And I call the women here alpha women. And that is what I say. African American women, hey, if you're an African man, you're about to get into this, you should know that you are dealing with an alpha woman, because African American women are women too that they have their everything together. So the couple that you see in front of you, one is from Ghana, which is where I'm from as well, and the other is from the United States. We're gonna talk to this couple today. They're gonna talk about how they met and what they got going on. So if you like this type of content, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the video. Make sure that you're clicking the notification bell so when I upload another video, you can get notified so you can come check it out. Thank you so much for finally connecting with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people who are watching.
I am Afia and Emmanuel's wife. I am an African woman. I am a healer. I work in the healthcare field. I am a mother, and I am a wife.
And I am Emmanuel Kumsin from Ghana, just a simple guy, love peace, yeah, just simple. And of course, a husband to this wonderful woman sitting by my side. Yeah. Awesome.
Well, glad to meet you guys. So, how did you guys meet?
Well, actually, Emmanuel requested me for a friend on Facebook. This was back in 2017, and we didn't have any mutual friends. So I was wondering who this guy was. Now, I had a couple of African friends on my friends list, but I had never saw him ever in my life. So for like 2 to 3 whole days, I was contemplating back and forth if I should accept this man, and something just told me to accept him. And as soon as I did, he started messaging me. And I mean, like, when he told me he was from Ghana, I kind of got excited because I was already doing my research on Africa anyway. And I was planning on taking a trip, but I just didn't know when. So we got to talking about Ghana, and it just kind of just went from there. Like, we just figured out, like, we had so much in common, and it was like just easy to talk to him. So yeah.
Wow. So he was easy to talk to. So Emmanuel, so upon linking up with this lady here, what did you think of her?
Yeah, back then I was actually going through, love. You know how the search for love can be, broken heart and all. Yeah, so I was kind of going through my moment, and at the time, I was with someone else. Actually, I used to, it was something, but it never worked.
And so was I, actually. But he was in Africa too. The guy was in Africa, and I was going to see him. I had bought my ticket and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, like I was going to go, but as soon as I bought my plane ticket, I saw the difference in him. He started to change, and I didn't know if I wanted to deal with that. I said, well, if he's showing his true colors now, imagine how it will be when I go over there to visit him or bring him here. So me and him, we were both going through the same dilemma, just different situations.
When you met Emmanuel, how long had you been here? How long had you been in the States?
Okay, in the States, more than a year.
Okay.
Kind of new. Yeah, it's more than I've been here more than a year now.
Yeah, he hasn't been here that long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was working in Qatar before he came here from Africa. Before he came here, he was working in Qatar. So he wasn't living in Africa at the time. So he came straight from his job in Qatar to the United States. We applied for the K-1 visa.
Oh, okay. So when you met, he was in Qatar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in the Middle East
working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So you came over and then you met this lady, and it was your first time being in America, right? In the States.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So what was that whole thing like? Meeting her, being in America for the first time. I mean, I know that's quite a change. What was that like?
Okay. First of all, before coming here, we've already been together for a longer, but it was on the phone. you know?
Right.
Yeah, and already we met in person in Ghana before I even came here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so before I came here, we've already known, being on the phone, met in person. But this is the difference. You know, it's different when you're far away from somebody versus living with a person.
Right.
Yeah, and actually when I first came here, everything was different. Like, it was different, you know, different environment. I am in love with her, you know, we've been together, but I'm in her family now, and I'm the only one here, you know, so I had to adapt to a whole lot of things, you know, the changes in environment and culture and everything. Like, I have to... Machinery.
Yeah. You know how everything in America is like, you know,
right.
machine. And
okay, so how I was going to end it was basically like, what I had to deal with was adaptation. You know, I need to adapt to everything here. Yeah, so that was the thing. But apart from that, everything was awesome. Everything was great. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Then, if you went to Ghana to visit him and his family, is that what happened? Okay, so
exactly.
Tell us what that trip was like. Well, that was your first time going to Africa, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What was that trip like?
I was ready for it. You know, this was something that I had wanted to do since before I met him, you know. So me traveling to Africa, even though it was a long trip, but it was worth it. And when I got to the airport in Ghana, I was amazed. Like, I couldn't believe, like, the cleanliness of it, the organization. They had the guy on the little keyboard playing the music and singing and stuff. And I was like, this is what's up. You know, because I had never seen nothing like that, you know, coming from America, you know, where everything is pretty much, you know, a mixed culture. Now I'm coming into my own culture where I see all my people, you know, so I really enjoy, you know, coming to Ghana and learning new things and learning a different way of living and just enjoying the local, you know, food and the people and the surroundings. Yeah, I mean, Africa's beautiful. I mean, when you look at it, you know, you just like, wow, because over here in America, you really don't see that. You know, you really don't see the rawness of it. So yeah, I can't wait to go back.
Now, with any married couple, you know, there are gonna be some, you know, differences that you're gonna have to get used to, because you bring in two people from different backgrounds, even if that married couple are Americans. So you're coming from two different households, right? So you're gonna have some differences. Now, with you guys, what were some of the cultural differences that you had to get over, Emmanuel? Some of the things that, you know, you saw.
Food.
Okay.
That is the first thing I need to mention. Food. Yeah. You know, Africans, we don't play with our food. You know? And as a Ghanaian, especially my fufu, I don't play with it. Yeah,
you gotta have it, right?
You know, and when I came here, you know, for the first time, food, although the food wasn't that much of a problem, because all the things that I need is already here. Back then, when I was in Qatar, it was a different case. We had nothing, like no African, anything at all. So when I came here, I was a lot happier because the food items is already, the African stores are here, you know. Yeah, so married to a woman from a different culture and background, and me from a different background, all I had to do was to just, you know, let her know what I want. And I'm really glad about this because she accepted it, you know, and accepted to learn from me. This is what I want. She is my wife and her husband, you know, so to please me, to make me happy, she accepted to learn. And I think I should give this advice to most African American women also, because this is love affair, you know, this is love. This is something beautiful, you know, and sometimes there's nothing wrong in submitting to your man, submitting to your husband, you know, like this is what keeps it going, you know.
Right.
And we Africans, when we come here, like up till now, you know, I don't eat cheese. You see, I don't eat cheese, and there are a lot of American food, even pizza. Like I don't eat pizza. You see?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't. They eat a lot of pizza in Ghana, though.
I don't eat pizza.
You don't eat pizza?
I just don't eat it.
Wow.
You know? So don't expect if I come to your house, you offer me pizza and maybe a Coke. No. You see? And
you ask, where's the banku at?
Exactly. You know, give me that lot of food. Where is it? So this is an advice to most African American women. You know, to make your African men happy is the food. You know, their food. Yeah, yeah. So
wow.
Yeah, this is something that I'm really happy about. Yeah, this is something I'm really happy about. So I would say this was a big difference for me. You know, the big difference for me. But every other thing is just a human thing. You know, so. Yeah, this was the only big different thing for me. That's
awesome. That's awesome. Now, so I met you guys because you guys started a Facebook group, right? Some time back, maybe a year or over a year ago. How long is that Facebook group in existence?
Since 2018. When I came back from Ghana was when I created the Facebook group.
And what is it called?
Africans Leaving America.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna drop the link of the Facebook group in the description box so you guys can check it out. So what was your motivation for starting that Facebook group?
When I came home from Ghana, I just knew that I had to let everyone know of African descent in America that we have a home to go back to. And I wanted them to go see their own Africa because my Africa is different from everyone else's. But I wanted people to see the beauty of the different African countries and also make a friend, a mate, or even a sister or a brother in Africa, you know? Because in order to be there permanent, you have to know some type of Africans, you know, whatever country you're going to. So yeah, that was my motivation because I wanted all of the Africans in America to see the beauty of Africa.
You know, being that, you know, you guys have been in this, you know, in this marriage, what advice can you give to, Emmanuel kind of gave some advice to African-American women. What advice can you, Afia, give to, you know, women or men, you know, vice versa, you know, if they want to meet somebody in Ghana or even Ghanaians that might be here, you know, what advice would you want to give to, you know, this type of relationship?
I would tell them to be patient first and foremost, and it's okay to let your guard down, you know, because a lot of us in America, we have our guard up because this is the American way. A lot of people here are on the defense, and just know that African men are totally different from American men. You know, they love different. You know, they treat you different. They appreciate you more. So in order for you to be the wife for them, you're gonna have to take a step back and be a little bit submissive. And it's okay to be submissive, you know?
Anything else that you guys want to add? You know.
Yeah, okay. Well, I would say, you know, again, when it comes to love, you know, love is like a sacrifice. You have to put up with one another. Sometimes you let your guard down, you know, and just because you are providing and everything, that doesn't mean you can't help your wife with some things, you know. Same goes to the woman. You also have to love your man, appreciate him, appreciate what he do, and especially when, since we come from two cultural background, you know, if you see something more better with him, don't treat him like the way you treat your man over here too. And I call the women here alpha women. That is what I say. African American women, hey, if you're an African man, you're about to get into this thing, you should know that you are dealing with an alpha woman, because African American women are women too, that they have their everything together, you know, their house, they go to work. So she has been living a long time, playing both a man and a woman to survive. How do you expect to, you know, deal with something like this? And our women in Africa are women, like women, you know, so you're always the man. So some of the brothers too, I think when they come, they see, when they face this type of situation, it makes it kind of difficult for them, and they start to think if this is what they want. So this is where the sacrifice comes in. As a woman, as an African American woman, I expect you to also give up that the head, you know, being the head, being the man. You've seen a real man now. Just hand it over to him, you know. And in other way, he will also do his part, love you, and then this is how it goes, you know. So it's like sacrifice from both sides, you know.
Wow, that is awesome advice, and I want to thank you guys so much for getting with me today on this channel. And again, Afia has a YouTube channel. Tell me the name of the channel.
It's Africans Leaving America, same as the Facebook group.
Awesome. And again, both the links will be in the description. So, any last words?
Well, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. So guys, if you like the content, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, so anytime I upload a new video, you can go ahead and check it out. And from me, Afia and Emmanuel, I want to thank you guys for checking out this content today, and we'll see you on the next video.